What's up, Shawnee boy? Am I in any? I'm not in a buy trade net, not yet, no. I was in buys earlier. I took these buys right here earlier with the Discord, with the members. But I haven't took a trade. I'm not in any trade right now. I'm looking at buys, you know, in this area. Looking at buys here going up, but I want to see a bottom wick first. I want to see this candle. This is the new hourly candle. I want to see this come down and create a bottom wick, even maybe tap into this area before we continue bullish. What's up, Sean? We've got two Seans, a Sean with the E-A-N and a Sean with the H-A-W-N. Two Seans in the chat. What's up, Takari? I need to get my charger, actually. I got 1% on my phone. I got 1%. What's up, Auto? What's up, Auto? Yo, yo, yo. Hello, TikTok, TikTok. Think we are good on the tickety talk. It's Wednesday, boys. It's Wednesday already. Can you believe it? Oh, the chat just pops out automatically. Oh, I like this new interface right here for TikTok Live. This is cool. I like that. I like. What's up, Emmy? Gold team's up, yeah. Took buys here today already with the members, and then looking at buys again here. I want to see a bottom wick here though. I want to see this candle come down, spike out of these areas, create a nice bottom wick, and then start coming back up into here. You definitely want to see this. You want to see it flip bearish here for momentarily. Obviously, I'm not talking about long-term bearish. I'm just talking about short-term bearish, creating a bottom wick down into these areas, and then flipping back bullish to continue bullish. That's what I'm looking at right now. That is what I'm looking at right now. Nice cup of tea. You know how it is. What's up, Kiwi Go? My favorite price action trader. Let's go. Let's go, OS. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, this was the trade I took today. Like I said, this was in my analysis section on the Discord. This was, yeah, kind of broken down and walked through. So here's the starting from today. Looking for breakout buys above this level, the V5 level, the indicator level. Oh, what did I just do? How did I just do? Cancel. Yeah. Wait for the 15 closure. Got in the buys. That was my results today. That was my trade. That was my first gold trade, scalp trade. So. Then I just wrote this into the analysis section. I'm waiting for an hourly bottom wick, then we can look for buys above. So this is what is currently happening right now. This is what I'm currently waiting for. I'm waiting for this hourly bottom wick right here. So the hourly's flip bearish. I want to see a nice bottom wick. I would love it if it could come down and tap into this area before flipping back bullish. Before flipping back bullish. What's up, TikTok? TikTok. Don't stop. Let me. What's up, Rushill? What's up, Rush Shill? Cody knows his stuff. Appreciate you, Auto. So let's see. Let's see if we can get the hourly bottom wick, and then we will look for those continuation buys. But how's everyone, man? What was that? What's that, Rochelle? Goes? How's me? Is that what you're trying to say? How's me? What price targeting 2365? 2365, that's a little bit far for me personally. I'm a scalper. I will look for price to come and fill a nice range in here somewhere, like 30, 40, 50 pips, somewhere in here like this. If you look to the left, I did have a look here earlier. You've got kind of this these areas around here. We could target into one of those. But that's 2365. That's like, wait, 2365. Yeah, it's like 170 pips. Could happen, could quite easily happen, but that's just not how I trade. What's up, Malik? What's up, D? What's up, Saiful? What's up, Matt B? How's today going, Cody? Today was good. Today was actually good. Got some nice buy trades here during the first trading window during pre-London. So, yeah, decent. You can see we had a nice break and tap at this level. So, first of all, we broke the V5 intraday key level right here. We broke this level, closed above right here, but we also closed above previous daily highs. Closed above, tapped back in, so you got the break and the tap, the break of the V5 intraday key level, break of the daily level, and then price started driving up, and then the target was the next V5 level up here, which was 2339785, and that was about a 26 pip move. That was today's trade. And of course, guess what, guys? Guess what? Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. And what's happened? We've had the first 12-hour candle of the day closing bullish. So what does that mean? That means that the next 12-hour candle here could continue bullish, you know, and potentially come up and fill like in this range in here maybe. We got this level we could target. So we can just anticipate that this next 12-hour candle can continue bullish, right? What's up, Katie? Do I only trade once a day? It depends. Generally, yeah. Generally, I'll trade. If I have a winning trade for the day, I'll call it a day, come back the next day. If I have a losing trade, I will look for a second chance. If it presents itself, I'm not trying to force a second trade. But if a second trade presents itself, then I will take it. If I have a break-even trade, I will look for a second trade or a second chance trade. It just depends on the current situation with the market, like the time frames, how the 12 hours looking, how the 4 hours looking. For example, if I took a trade and it was a losing trade, and then coming into the New York session like we are right now in a couple of hours, and the previous 12-hour candle has closed bullish, but price is breaking the previous 12-hour lows, right, against the trend, against the bias, then I'm not going to take another trade. But if I've taken a trade and it's a winning trade and price on all time frames is aligning, it's very bullish, and we get a nice entry on the 15 with a nice break and tap of one of these key levels, then I will take another trade, because everything has aligned perfectly right there. So what's up, Vikram? But it has to be like an A+ setup for me to do that. But there's that tap. There's that tap. That's what I talked about right here. A beautiful hourly bottom wick into this level. Very nice. Now we want to see it flip back bullish here and start coming up and breaking its own highs again potentially. We've still got 42 minutes of this hourly candle, so it could happen. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's have a look at this 4. There's also obviously a lot of potential for price to flip bearish from here and start retracing some of this move that we're seeing today, right? So you'd think like before New York session, we can start to come down, retrace, so that then once New York session opens, we can start driving up again, right? Potentially. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll wait and see if we get a bottom wick in this area and it starts flipping back bullish, then the buyers will be back on. But if this is a rejection wick, if this is the hourly rejection right here, and this hourly candle starts driving down, breaking previous hourly lows, coming down into these areas, then obviously that's going to be a different story, and we'll look at that if that happens. But otherwise, you know, otherwise we're just chilling. We're waiting for these buys above here. But there's that hourly bottom wick. Let's see. Let's see. This is what we was waiting for. This is what we was waiting for. Higher time frame. Oh, okay. I'm good, Rushel. Sorry, I just saw your comment. I'm good, bro. How are you, Rushel? Guys, like the video. Only 2 likes. Not good. We've only got 2 likes on the stream. You know what? I'm about to end stream. I'm about to end stream. That's not good enough, man. I'm ending stream. I think it still needs to reach peak before coming to aggressive bearish, which is coming near. Yeah. Brian, appreciate the follow. Saiful just shouting anything? Yeah. Saiful, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna mute you for a bit, brother. You can't just be saying everyone to get in buys now and stuff. Like, I've told you this like 500 times. I don't want to block you, but you can't just be telling everyone buy now, all in buy now, all in buy now, like every 2 seconds. What's up, Raheem? But yeah, Matt, I agree. I think we can spike up some more. I think we can spike up some more before we start seeing some downside. What stock? This isn't a stock. This is a commodity. This is gold. XAUUSD. Bob's my uncle. 500 times is worse than Iron Bat News. Hello, I'm from Vietnam. What's up? Bao? What's up, Bao? From Vietnam. Vietnam. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if we start breaking these highs. We've got 8 minutes left. The closer we get to this 15-minute closure, which would also be a 30-minute closure in 8 minutes, then we can wait for the closures above potentially. We can wait for the 15-30 closure above this level, and then we can look at price coming up and like filling this range over here. Easy to say, but by now, but what if you're wrong and you cause others to lose money? That's what I'm talking about also. This is why I've told him before. You can't just, whoever comes into the chats, any of them, YouTube or TikTok, and says buy now, or, you know, I'm enter the market, enter buys, it's going up. Like, you're potentially causing people to lose money, right? Based on a comment. I'm sitting here, I have my face showing. You know, if I make a wrong call, that's on me. I'll take that. This is my stream. This is, you know, my community, whatever. But random people in the chat doing it, you know, that's not cool. Totally agree. It's going side to come back down and fly back up, ready for peaking this coming week. That looks like gold, because it is gold, Kyle. You know your stuff, mate. Buy high and less lows, my mantra. What's up, Yusuf? Appreciate the diamonds, Yusuf. Yusuf. Patience, yeah, patience, guys, patience. Michael, appreciate the follow. ADP. We got, yeah, let me check the news. Let me check the news. Lex, appreciate the follow on TikTok. ISM, Fed, yeah, we got. Sorry, that was yesterday. ADP, non-farm implement trades. Okay, what's that? 10:15. All right, a couple of hours away. So let's see. We got 6 minutes here for 15 closure. Yusuf. I told you guys I'm not good with names, man. Cowboys. Anyone needs education, follow Cody. Let's go. Appreciate that. Ayanda, what's up? Guys on TikTok, I am live on YouTube as well. If you guys want to see the full screen, see all the levels that we're looking at on the chart, come over to YouTube. Hi from the Caribbean. What's up, Ford Focus? Clean candles to the left. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm looking at price filling this range. Minimum, I would say, you can look at is, you know, in this area, like kind of these lows right here, but that still gives us a nice range right here to potentially come and fill. About 38 pips. What's my YouTube name? Same thing, Forex with Cody. Can we enter now for a buy? No. Richie, what's up? Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Afternoon, everyone. What's up? Wandil. What's up, K-Car? Hurricane is bad down here. Where are you, Ford Focus? Secure 10 pips from Asian. Close, waiting to see how go. Yeah, I caught about 20 pips over here on this move up on gold as well. Earlier on today. Which was broken down in the Discord here, if you guys don't believe me. But yeah. Caught that move today. This move coming up. Nice break and tap of this key level. Also breakout of the intraday key level. And prices started driving heavily. So now we're looking at more buys here. We're looking at more buys. Good luck, mate. Manage risk. Oh, of course, always, my brother. Always, my brother. Oh, oops. But yeah, have you guys noticed that Oanda charts are a little bit different? I would say, as of late, you're starting to see a lot of gaps in price now on Oanda, and candle closures are not aligned. Like the closure and open of the candles. If you take a look right here, the candle closed right here, and then open down here, and then this one closed up here and then opened down here. You know what I mean? Like Oanda never used to do this, but the last couple days it started to do it, which is kind of annoying. There is resistance area at 52 and trend line. 52? Yeah, nice. That's where we are targeting. That's where we're looking for price to come up into. Which application? This is TradingView. Baby beluga. Let's see. Let's see. What's GJ doing real quick? GJ already broke the highs. Closed above. You see, even on GJ, look at this. The candle closed all up here, and then the next candle opened all the way down here. Awanda never used to do this. Now all of a sudden it's doing it. Very annoying. Let's see. We got a minute left here. Do you guys think it's going to close above? What's up, NTP? Baby. Alright, 28 seconds. Doesn't look like we're going to get the closure above here. Can you recommend what I should do now? I'm just looking at buys above 2347605. So I'm not about to sell, Steve. I'm not about to sell. Looking at continuation buys. Already took buys down here earlier. Looking for a continuation. What's a good strategy? CPAC. Who you talking to, good boy? That motherfucker said good boy. MH. What's up, MH? Do you trade other pairs? Yeah, I trade other pairs. I only scalp and day trade gold. But I swing trade multiple other pairs. No disrespect. I'm stuck in a sell at 2330. You think it will pull back? 2330. 2330. Oh, you took sells when we was taking buys, brother. Can it come back down to this level? I mean, yeah, it can. This is daily open. Price, daily open is a magnet to price. So there is a chance today we can come back down to this level, of course, especially with news. Especially with news at 10:15. So there is a chance, but where's your stop loss? Where's your stop loss, bro? Did you have a stop loss? 2330. So you would be 160 pips in drawdown right now. Where's your stop? Neps, appreciate the follow because gold hasn't been great. Oh, gold has been awesome. Gold has been awesome. Gold has been, in my opinion, gold has been, we've been killing gold over here, to be honest. But it was sloppy last week. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit sloppy last week. But overall, like, this week has started off with a bang. This week has been great. Today we caught a nice trade. Monday we caught a trade, I think. On we looked at buys on stream. Was it buys? I can't remember now. Monday was a long time ago. Your analysis based on the 1 hour? No, my analysis is based on weekly, daily, 12 hour, 4 hour. My entry time frame starts at the 15, the 30 minute, and the hourly. So the hourly is more of an entry time frame for me, not an analysis time frame. Jay, appreciate the follow. Exactly, Matt. Exactly. Gold has been moving, but even I've found it a bit difficult, to be honest, over the last week or so to get into the market when it's moving. But yeah, you're still getting those moves consistently. You're still getting those moves. There's still trades to be had in here all over the place. Yesterday, it was a no stream day yesterday, right? So I caught sales yesterday. Oh, my screen's just gone black. Okay, it's back. I caught sales yesterday below this area. If I show, where was that? I think it was in the general discussion. It was all the way up here. I'll try and find that. I caught sales yesterday below this area as price was coming down. You can see price was trending to the downside, creating lower highs, low lows. So as price started to break these lows down here, I was anticipating that price can continue bearish here, which it did. My entry was down here somewhere, and I caught about, what did I catch? Did I put it in the... About 18 pips, same as today. But I missed two entries yesterday, both at the same level. So I missed this entry right here. This was a closure below the V5 key level and a tap. So it's a break and tap, right? Here's your break candle. Then this candle comes and taps into that level, then breaks the lows and starts driving, which was about 30 pips. And then the same thing happened here a little bit later as well. So price created the resistance, broke below this key level right here, and then came down and closed below this key level. This candle closed below. This candle tapped in and then broke those previous lows. And again, price drove down for like 30, 35 pips. And on both of these occasions, I watched this whole price action, couldn't get an entry, Price then broke above this key level, started pushing bullish, but I was looking for sells. So right here, I walked away from the chart for like 5 minutes. I came back. This candle came all the way down, closed below. This candle tapped in and then started driving. I was like, okay. Oh, missed that. I'll look at the next one. Price then came all the way back up. So again, I was like, fuck. All right, price has come back up now. It's probably going to continue bullish. I'm still looking at sells below these areas. Came all the way back up around in this area. Again, I started looking at the charts. I had some dinner with my family, came back. Price had come back down below this level, closed below, tapped in, and then started driving again. So I missed both of those entries there for looking away from the charts at like the complete wrong time. But then I did end up catching these sales down here. So what are we doing here? All right, we've got 8 minutes left here. We've got 8 minutes left. What's up, Mohammed? Let me see if I can find... It should be in here somewhere now. Oh yeah, it was right here in the general section yesterday. So I said I'm looking at sales below 2322.560, and then I said going in, fuck it, gold is moving slow, time to pump some volume into it. So I enter my sell, and yeah, boom. Still holding till this hourly closes. Think this hourly can drive in the last 5 minutes. Let's see, and then boom, 24 pips. No, where was it? Right here. Closed it. Closed it right there for $1,322.06. That was my trade yesterday. Obviously, I didn't stream yesterday, but and then that was my trade today. There's been a lot of opportunities, is what I'm trying to say. There's still a lot of opportunities. You just got to know how to take advantage of it. I feel like gold was retesting yesterday, like currency do on a daily, weekly. Yeah, exactly. And it literally was. It was bouncing. It was bouncing back and forth like crazy yesterday. But let's see, we've got 6 minutes here for a potential closure above. 15-minute closure above this area. Let's see. What's up, PJ? Watch out for massive push-ups with gold. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for massive push-ups. Yesterday gold was playing with my emotions, but strong enough not to be a weak. What's up, Usman? Buy? Yeah, we're looking at buys. Not right now, but so I'm on a prop phase 2. What's the best advice you can give, and how's funded like? Yusuf, I've never done a funded account. So I can't really give any advice on that. Yeah. But just stay consistent, bro. Don't get blinded. Don't get blinded by the profits that you're seeing. Don't, just stay level-headed, stay in the game. Take each day as it comes. Don't try and force anything. Don't over risk, don't over leverage. Just be sensible. As long as you're sensible, and you're only taking your trades that align with your trading plan and your strategy, then you'll be fine, right? But obviously, that's all a psychological test, especially when dealing with funded accounts and seeing those huge potential gains from the funded accounts, right? Like, oh, this is a $100,000 account. If I pass this phase and I get this much cut, it's going to be this much money that I get, and I'm going to get paid out this much and that much. And you start thinking about all the things you can buy and all this kind of stuff. So that, just try and stay focused on the task, and stay level-headed, man. I want to learn. Show up to the streams every day then, Usman. Show up to the streams. Papilan Live. Appreciate the follow. When did I get in? I'm not in. I'm not in any trade right now. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Because I think it's going to hit in profit of 200. Oh shit, nice. I got funded with Fixify. Best decision I made. Made $3 payout and put my money in my own trading account. Nice, Michael. I've never heard of that one before. Fixify. Fixify funded. But that's how you got to do it. Just do a couple of fundeds. If you can pass them and get a payout, that's great. But then you want to start focusing on building your own account. What days do I come on live? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. When you buy, I'm waiting for a candle closure above this area. What strategy do you use? CPAC. Cody's price action concepts. What's up, Payout? How are you, man? Welcome to the YouTube channel. Guys, on TikTok, we are live on YouTube as well. If you guys want to see the full screen, if you want to see all of these levels on the chart that we're looking at, come over to the YouTube channel, Forex with Odie. And what time do I come live? Usually around about 8 p.m. It can sometimes, it's usually 8 p.m., but it can sometimes be like around 8:30, 9 p.m. Two, three, four, six. Shy Girl, appreciate the follow on TikTok. All right, so we've got 2 minutes left. What we want to see from this 15-minute candle is it to come down a little bit and leave some sort of top wick in the next couple minutes. It can push up some more, but you know, around like towards the last like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, or even anytime soon, we want to see it come down a little bit and leave a bit of a top wick. That's going to leave us then a nice range come up into this level. It's about 20 pips. But there's a minute left here, so it could drive. Explain what pip means. Pip is points in profit or percentage in profit, whatever you want to, whichever way you want to, you know, approach it. Mike, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Any news tonight? Yeah, there's news tonight. ATP, what is it? ADP, non-farm employment change. Hisham, appreciate the sub on YouTube. But yeah, guys, this played out perfectly, right? Right at the start of the stream, I said I want this candle to come down. I want to see the hourly come and tap into this level and create a bottom wick and then flip bullish and start driving and breaking those highs. Beautiful. Beautiful. Played out to the absolute T. But now we just need the closures above. I'll appreciate the follow on TikTok. Are there news for metals? Yeah, so USD, right? If you're trading gold, XAUUSD, then obviously it's a metal, but it's you know, USD news affects it massively. It's the main currency that affects gold. All right, we got the closures above. So now what we want to see is price come down and create a bottom wick. We want to see it come down and create a bottom wick. Want to see it come down and create a bottom wick. Yep. Nope. I would like for it to come down and create a bottom wick. There we go. It's flip bearish momentarily. But once it comes up here and starts breaking above these highs by a couple pips, you know, you want to see it break above like in these areas somewhere, then you could target then that next range. You can see price coming up and filling this range here up into 2351 420 potentially. But we have to remember as well, this is the last 15 of the hourly candle, also the last 15 of the 2-hour candle, right? So we have to be a bit more cautious with this entry. And potentially just manage risk a lot quicker. Am I going short? No, I'm not going short. Cody, I live in West Melbourne. Can I see you? You wanna link up, Harry? What do you want to do, bro? Go on a date? Laser Crypto Man, what's up, bro? Udi, appreciate the follow. What's up, Ashy? Is it a buy? Yeah, looking at buys once. If this 15-minute candle here can break these previous highs by, you know, a couple pips, you want to see it break by a couple pips here around about, yeah, in this area here somewhere. And and then see if you can get that drive up into this next range here for about 18-20 pips. That would be the idea. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. How come the long forecast tools RR doesn't reflect the actual RR from the actual trade? What do you mean? What are you trading? Gold, xauusd. What stops you from wanting to jump into setups? Mainly just discipline. If I feel myself getting too carried away and not sticking to the plan, not sticking to my strategy and my trading plan, and just thinking, oh, this is a potential setup where price could continue bullish, and if I don't enter, then I'm going to miss out on profit, right? As soon as I start to think along those lines, then I'll just stay out of the trade, because usually 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a losing trade, right? But if you follow your strategy and you're just trading strictly based on your trading plan, your rules, your criteria, regardless of any of the outcomes, then you know that's where you're going to find success in trading. I'm guessing the pain of losing money for a long time because of impatience. Yeah. Does xauusd have any correlation with Nasdaq S&P? Not necessarily. Not maybe at some points, but not completely all the time. How do we learn how to trade? Reading those candles are confusing. Yeah. It just takes experience, just trial and error experience, patience. It's something that takes years, right? Years and years and years. Years and years and years. Uche, appreciate the follow. Wait for pullback and buy. What else we got? Check USD CAD. How important are news in trading? It depends what news it is. It depends what news it is. It depends. Dixit, thank you for the sub on YouTube. NFP also, yeah, things like NFP, CPI, interest rates, Fed, all these things, unemployment claims, things like that. NFP Friday, yeah, NFP this week. Am I selling? No, I'm not selling. I'm looking for price to continue bullish here. Once we get clean breaks of these areas. Once we get clean breaks. Love Keel. The link in my TikTok profile, brother. If you're interested, if you want to check it out, have a quick look. How long have we been trading? 8 years now. 8 years. Pull back after the tap above high. Yeah. This is why you need clean breaks, like, you know, a couple or 2 or 3 pips above that high. And if not, then we wait for taps in this area. We've got hourly closure in about 7 minutes. We've got hourly closure. Back again. What was the strategy called again? CPAC, Cody's Price Action Concepts. What chart am I looking at? XAUUSD gold. Five minutes left. I'm going to say now we wait for the hourly closure. Now we can see if the hourly, we've got 5 minutes for the hourly. We can see if the hourly closes above this level now. And I'm going to delete my buy stops. That a buy stop there. Did not get triggered. So I'm going to delete that. And we're going to wait for the hourly closure. We've got 4 minutes for hourly closure. I need to get my charger because I traded from my phone. I got 1% left. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, I'm the same, Ayanda. I'm the same. I am the same. Pairs, yeah, like And you just don't catch the same amount of pips on them. Oh, where did the music go? We're sitting here in silence, man. How many likes we got? 30 likes? Not bad. GJ, if I was going to trade a currency, it would be GJ. GJ moves okay. Today there was a nice entry on GJ right here above the V5 level. But, you know, this kind of move on gold right here. So you see this candle, like the breakout candle? This kind of move on gold would be like 30, 35, 40 pips. But on GJ, that's like 9 pips, 10 pips. Oh no, we might not get the hourly closure here in 2 minutes. My MT5 always freeze. I'm back on MT4, really? Wait for the hourly close. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for now. I'm waiting for the hourly close. Yo, the Weave, appreciate the diamonds. The diamond. So, yeah. Was looking at continuation there. Didn't get it. We got a 2-hour closure in 54 seconds. If we have a look at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart looks obviously very bullish. We've had the first 2 hours of the 4-hour candle. They're closing bullish. So we can look and anticipate more buys, but now we just need to see price come back above this level, because now we got the fake out on the 15. We got the fake out on the 15. So let's see. What I would say potentially here is if this next 15 opens up and pulls back and taps into this area and then starts breaking the previous 15 lows, so these lows right here, then we could see price coming back down. So we need to create a 2-hour bottom wick now. We need to create a 2-hour bottom wick, hourly bottom wick. So I think if we can tap in these areas right in here, and then start flipping back bearish, start breaking the lows, we can start driving down and like filling this range, creating that 2-hour bottom wick, which is about, you know, 20 or so pips, but it's already driving now. It's driving without a wick. Yeah, what I wanted to see right there is price come tap back into here and then start driving. But price has just started driving already without creating a wick. So the chances are this is going to spike down, and then eventually come back and reject and come back up and create a top wick at some point. So I'm not interested in that anymore. And the idea was just simply if the 2-hour is going to continue bullish, right? Look at all of these 2-hour candles right here. They all have nice bottom wicks, right? So you can anticipate that this 2-hour candle is going to create a bottom wick to then flip back bullish and continue bullish, right? That's why I was looking at some quick sell scalps right there. But for confirmation of that, you needed the taps first. So you got the closure above, the fake out, the tap back into this area, the new 2-hour candle opening. Once you tap back into here, you can start driving bearish down into this area again and start tapping in here, which would then create the 2-hour hourly bottom wicks, but it didn't happen. So but I'll still look for buys back above this level. I was just looking at a quick short-term scalp down here to create that bottom wick. Why it will pull back? Because it's new 2 hourly candles. It needs to create bottom wicks. Candles always need to create top and bottom wicks, right? Always. Well, not always, but there's obviously some occasions where candles close with no top or bottom wicks. But for the most part, you will see most candles creating a top and a bottom wick before continuing in a direction. And at the moment, price is obviously pushing very bullish. So I would, you would have to anticipate that if price is going to continue bullish here, it needs to come down, create a bottom wick, and then flip bullish and continue bullish, right? Anthony NZ Tahiti, appreciate the follows. What accounts? Then I just use fixed lots, Scunge. I use fixed lots, so I'll mainly just trade with a 5 lot size, and keep my stop loss tight. If the stops are if I can't really manage the stops too well and they end up being quite big, then I will reduce my lot size to a 2.5 lot. What's my max leverage? 1 to 500. Yeah, that was it. Now we just wait for. Now we just wait. Now we wait and see what happens with this candle here. You don't recognize me? What do you mean? Yeah, I know, I know. That's why I use Blackboard Markets. My hair? Yeah, I got a fade, bro. I got a fade. That's it. Cut it all off, and I got a fade. What do you think? Does it look good? Everyone always comments about my hair on here. It's funny. Isn't Blackboard? Yeah, Blackboard was NZ. Looks clean. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you. Not bad. I kind of just prefer to keep it short, you know, because if you have it long, you wake up in the morning and it's like all over the place. You gotta try and style it to look, you know, presentable. Of some, you know. So now when it's short, I just wake up, get out of bed. Don't have to worry about my hair. Just, you know, just get on with the day. Look younger and more profitable. Now I just need to shave the beard. Mangjo, appreciate the follow. Buy from 2335. 235. Oh yeah, that's that level that I have here as well. If price comes back up at this point, you would probably have to wait for a 30-minute closure above, because the 15 closed above, and then close straight back below. So if we're going to look at a cleaner entry, you can go to the 30-minute and we can say that the 30-minute hasn't closed above this level yet. It's rejected once, rejected twice, 3 times. We haven't closed above this level. So if the 30-minute can close above, then that could give us a nice, you know, move to the upside. But like I said, this is now the 2-hour candle. This is now creating a bottom wick. Same obviously as the 1 hour. We just opened up on the 1 hour and the 2 hour. So we just need to sit tight and see how, if this is just going to be a bottom wick for it to continue bullish, we need to see how far it's going to go. It can come back all the way down into this area. Potentially it can come into the bodies of these candles right here. This could be, you know, a good shout. We could come into here for a tap. So we just, at this point, we just need to wait and see. We just need to wait. Patient, see where price is going to tap into. Am I in any buy trade now? I was looking at buys above here. But yeah, it did break the highs, but on my broker, I didn't get triggered on that trade. It came close. It came within like a pip. And I definitely would have been stopped out there because my stop would have been below like these lows right here, or potentially these lows. But this is why you need a broker with very tight spreads. Did I catch the buy? No, I didn't. I caught these buys down here. Let's see if we can get taps in here. What's up, Slayman? Slayman. Just caught a buy. Where'd you get a buy from? Did you start with any Telegram channel? What do you mean, Slayman? Did I start? Can I keep selling? Yeah, if you want to. I'm not looking at any sales personally, but yeah, you can do it. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean, Slayman? What do you mean, Slayman? What's happening to that level? You can see some reaction there. Four-hour candle. 4-hour candle. So the 4-hour candle has an hour and 48 minutes left. It's broke the highs, created a low already. So I would imagine that if the 4-hour is going to drive, it can just start driving now. It's already created the bottom wick. So this is why, yeah, the 2-hour is, has a lot of potential to flip and continue bullish as well. It's got no top wick, so the 2-hourly could flip, the hourly could flip. Still got 47 minutes left here of this hourly to come up and start closing back above these areas. So we've now tapped into that level that I talked about just before, this level in here. You can see a nice reaction from that level now. So let's see. This 15 needs to flip back bullish. Good to buy now. I'll be waiting for closures back above this level. Closures back above 2347605. Because at any moment, right, this 15-minute candle does not have a top wick and it hasn't tapped into this area yet. So at any minute, even from the hourly perspective, right, the hourly opened up, created no top wick, started driving down. So once price comes back into here and taps, you could see heavy rejection from here, right? Because we've got the fake out now. We've got the closure back below. So if this comes and taps in, if this candle comes and taps in, then we could see a bit of a sell-off. So we need to wait for closures above this level again. We need to wait for closures above this level. Two, 3, 4, 7, 6, 0, 5. If you want to see the levels, you guys can come over to YouTube. Forex with Cody on YouTube. What's up, Tommy? The boy Tommy. The boy Tommy made some beautiful profits today. This is Tommy's trade today. Tommy, beautiful. 51 pips on the 15. So you took the 15-minute signal, Tommy. I didn't even read that before. I thought you caught the same like breakout buys as me, but you got the signal. $448, sheesh. Okay, you got the signal. Which was pretty much the same, right? You caught this signal right here. You got the entry about 12 pips before me. When I first started trading, how much did I start with? Well, that's a good question. That's a good question, actually. I don't know. I think a few hundred, maybe. Oh, I'm getting tired, man. Are you selling? No, I'm not selling. I'm not selling. Leho Cafe, appreciate the follow. I will entertain sales below this area. Potentially, because the 12-hour candle has now created a bottom wick, started driving bullish, broke the highs by about 20 pips. Now it's rejecting. So if this starts flipping bearish and starts breaking down here, then it could be that the 12-hour candle has rejected here. It's spiked up, created a, spiked out, grabbed some liquidity. Now it's going to be driving back bearish. Still got 9 hours and 43 minutes. We could start driving bearish down into these areas that it broke. You can see the resistance over here that it broke today. Kind of like in this overall area right here. Broke out of this resistance. So we could be coming back down here for price to tap in potentially. So that could be an idea. We've swept the highs. Once you flip bearish, we could start driving down into these areas. So we'll have to wait and see with that. But you guys know me. You guys know me. I'll take buys and I'll take sells. I'm easy. I'm easy with that shit. I don't get so caught up in my own analysis and in my own mind that I won't flip the switch like that in a second. I would prefer buys above here, don't get me wrong. I would prefer the buys aligning with structure, aligning with closures right now on multiple time frames to the upside, but it's correct, bro. I see him same, bro. What do you mean, bro? What's up, IND? Is this mini 100? No, this is XAU USD gold. Goldie. But for these trades, we need the taps. If we get a 15 closure below here, we need the next 15 to come and tap this level. We have to have it if we're going to take the sales, because that's going against trend. You need that confirmation. You need the confluence. Time frame, this is the 15 minute. Am I selling? I'm not selling at the moment, no. But it would make sense, right? You guys agree? We can see some retracement. We've got this level in here as well, which would probably be the more sensible option. Which should also be a break of structure. And that is also the current 12-hour lows, if I'm not mistaken, the 12-hour lows that we created here. So if we break those lows and start flipping bearish, that would be the 12-hour candle flipping bearish and breaking its own lows. Then you could potentially see this range being filled right here. Minimum 24 pips, right? I think it's moving up. Yeah, I agree overall. Long, you know, this I'm just seeing this as a potential short-term pullback, right, into some of these areas to retrace from this 12-hour candle. Overall, I'm bullish, but I'm still open. Doesn't mean that I can't take short-term sales, right? Some scalp sales. I'm just trying to make sense of the market and what it could potentially be doing. And, you know, there's lots of different things that it could potentially be doing right now. So I don't want to get caught too much in the buys when the bias has potentially flipped and changed, right? So I'm just trying to like realign and update in real time of what the price could be doing right now. And if it wants to sell off, I'm here for that. If he wants to pull back, create a bit more of a steeper 12-hour bottom wick potentially. If the 12-hour wants to come down and tap into this kind of resistance that it broke today, you know, in kind of like these areas right here, then, you know, I'm here for that as well. So we just got to wait and see. Get rid of this now, I think. Where are the 2 hour? Where are the 1 hour lows? Okay, 1 hour lows have been broken in there. Quality, appreciate the follow. There's the previous 1 hour lows. They've been broken. Have a look at the 2 hour lows. Where's that? Oh, down here with the 2 hour flip as well. Yeah, this 2 hour needs to create some sort of top wick, right? Just doesn't have a top wick yet. Let me have a look on a different broker. Let me have a look at FXCM. It doesn't have a top wick on FXCM either. What coin is it? This is XAUUSD gold. Ah. I need some like wake me up shit right now. I need some pills or something. Some no-dos. You guys ever taken no-dos? Yeah, I do, QWERTY. I do. You'll find it if you click the link in my TikTok, you'll go to my free Telegram channel, and then you'll see it in there. Coffee time. It's 9:20, bro. It's 9:20. If I have a coffee right now, bro, I won't be sleeping until like 4 a.m. Nitazines? What's that? What's nitazines? Trucky lollies? J24, appreciate the follow. What's trucky lollies? So just be be ready that if you see price coming down here and start driving past this zone 2342 200, you could see a quick dip down here from this area once price breaks this level potentially. You would ideally, you've only got 5 minutes left of this 15 and 30, so ideally you'd want to wait like 5 minutes, but if you know, if it drives here, it could just drive. Ideally you'd want to wait for the next candle. It's become very popular in Oz. What is it? Nitazines. What is that? Nitazines. Am I saying it right? Synthetic opioids are stronger and maybe long-acting than many other opioids. They are up to 500 times more potent than... Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me just... Yo. Look what it says about them here. 500 times more potent than... I don't want to say it in case I get banned, but... 500 more times potent than that. Jesus Christ. $500 times stronger than... wow. That shit's gonna blow my head off, bro. You need Ethiopian traditional coffee. Is that actually good? Raw effects? Oh, no, those trucky lollies, yeah. Ethiopian traditional coffee? What is that? Why is that different to just a normal coffee? Ethiopian. Let me Google this. Ethiopian traditional coffee. TRT is original coffee, the best coffee in the world. What is traditional Ethiopian coffee? The coffee grounds are brewed and served 3 times each serving has a name. What? Brewed and served 3 times. Each serving has a name. Once the coffee is ready, it is served in small cups called sini. That is the first serving called abol. Jabena is back on the fire brewing coffee for the second serving, which is called toner. Jesus, this sounds like the kind of coffee that I like. What do I think of AJ currency? I don't know. I have seen him on Instagram. He seems, yeah, I think he trades like that usual SMC ICT type trading. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, he seems all right. Try Candy B. What's Candy B? I'm like learning so much new shit right now. Candy B. What's Candy B? Is this what you're talking about? Is there any news today? Yeah, there's news actually in about 45 minutes. Candy B weak? Try honey pack? What the fuck is this shit that you guys are telling me to try, man? Increase sexual stamina. What the fuck? Candy B. Help increase men's sexual stamina, vitality, prolong. The fuck? Shilajit. Shilajit. What the fuck? I've been Googling as well. Andy B. What is this shit? The testosterone? Is that what it is? Honey pack? Oh my god, honey pack. That's just gonna bring up honey, right? That's just bringing up honey. Will you trade the news? Nah, I won't be trading news. Oh, royal honey? Is that what it is? Fuck, I don't know. KB, appreciate the sub. I don't know. Buy. Like I said, if I'm going to take buys, I want to see price come back above here. If I'm looking at sales, I want to see price come below here. Buys above here. That's it. Whatever gold does in this range, in this area right here, I don't care. I don't want to know about it. We can just cross it out. Delete it. Yeah, I need to close that browser. Stop searching this shit. Am I supporting resistance trader? Not necessarily. No, I'm not. A lot of people always think that I'm a support and resistance trader because of these levels that I have on the on the charts, but it's not support and resistance really. proper messed up. We'll need pump or dump, you think? Yeah, like whatever it does, whatever it wants to do, I don't care which one it does, if it goes to the downside or if it comes up. Whichever one, I'll wait for my entry and then I'll take the trade. But until then, until we get one of those, then there's nothing for me to do. Am I a price action trader? Yeah, price action. Price action only. Malaysian support and resistance. What's the difference between normal support and resistance and Malaysian support and resistance? Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that the average Joe, right? So I'm not trying to, you know, but the average Joe, I mean retail traders like me and you guys, right? Do you think that any one of us guys right here could start with $10,000 in an account and be that consistent, that disciplined and structured with your trading that you can go on to become a multi-millionaire or even a billionaire from trading alone, from actually taking trades? Do you guys think that's possible? Not a billionaire? Well, AMG, the billionaire kind of becomes, if you can do it with a million, right? And if you have like $1 million account, what stops you from getting to $1 billion? Like absolutely nothing. If you live long enough, if you are disciplined, I can hope so. That's why I'm here. Once the skill kicks in, you can. Doubt it, most definitely. Yeah. Easy with someone professional? No. Yeah. Because you hear about these guys every now and then, right? Because you always hear about that story. I don't know if you guys have heard about the story about some guy from Japan who started with like $10,000 or something like that, and he turned it into millions from trading from his desktop, from his home. Something like 80 million or something like that he turned it into. What do I think? Yeah, I think 100% is possible, but I think it's like the same kind of concept of what we see now in the world. Like there'll be very few people who will be able to manage it. Like you have the Elon Musks and you have you know, Bill Gates, and you have the guy who owns Amazon. I always forget his name, but you have those like 1%ers who get to that level. There's not very many. I think it's possible, but you know, I think it'll be very rare. So what's your price action? Candle formations, levels, OB? My price action is just candles. candles, and it's basically just candles. Even all these levels right here that you see on the chart, they're all based on candles from different time frames, highs, lows, closures. Yeah, that's it. My price action is just price action. That's it. Candles. Am I selling? No, I'm not selling. I'm not doing anything right now. Right, it's kind of just consolidating now. We've got news soon, so that could be why. Yeah, read that some few months back. What, Yusuf, about the Japanese guy? It was 150 million, wasn't it? Yeah, trader Takashi Kotegawa. The day trader who turned 13,600 into 153 million. Japan's famed bedroom trader. Takashi is one of the most famous intraday traders. In the early 2000s, he made a fortune from trading stocks on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. In about 8 years, he grew a small account of roughly 30,600 to 153 million. You said about the Japanese guy, he's got to be really just, yeah, like that's an insane amount of, yeah, 100% as well, a crypto. Like it also depends on the market that you're in at the time, you know? Oh, nice, Ayanda. What's made you come to that decision? Lucky, I mean, I don't know about lucky, right? Because lucky would be to go from 14,000 to a million, right? Maybe that could have been luck. But to go from then a million to then 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million, 150 million, no? Is that luck? I don't know if that's luck. Maybe you might have got a bit of luck at first from flipping that account to give him a good start, but then to keep taking it up and up and up and up to those new levels, like, of course there's going to be a bit of luck in there, of course there is, but yeah, it has, Yusuf, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, the market, very different market conditions back then. As Crypto Man said, the .com boom. So back then, it all would have been a very new concept. Day trading from your room, right, from your computer. Spartan Industries. It's if you click the link in my profile, you will find it. Economic, yeah. I think it definitely was a little bit of luck, but I would say maybe in the beginning it was luck, a little bit of luck to be able to flip your account, from 13,000 say to, I don't know, 500,000 or a million, right? There's probably some luck in there with it, but then to just go on and keep doing it all the way up to 150 million, you gotta be very, very lucky to do that. Like, insane amount of luck. Just keep going. But it obviously it was very easy back then, right? Because that would have been when, you know, it was all still very new, right? Like stocks just used to be something that you would see on the screen and that would just tick, and you know, you would have to go to like a stockbroker to enter trades or place, you know, certain positions. Whereas at that point you could start doing it from the comfort of your home, from your computer and stuff like that. So it would have been very new at that point, and things were probably just going crazy, right? Just very bullish. Fresh trim, appreciate you, Luis. Appreciate you, bro. Nice fade. Yeah, gold is now consolidating. You can see the reaction of that level. What even level was that? Where did I draw that from? Oh, it was from the hourly, right? Was it from the hourly? No, it wasn't from the hourly. I have no idea. Where did I draw this level from? Was it from here? Huh? So confused. Bro, was it 12? No, it wasn't the 12. I don't even know where I drew this level from, to be honest. 2 hour low. Not this one. This like grey one in here. I genuinely don't know where I drew that level from. But I mean, it seems to be working, so must have been from there, I'm guessing. Like the 15 maybe. Just those highs. Oh yeah, I think it was the 15. From these bodies to those bodies right there. Aussies always mess up with the fade, I swear. Yeah. Well, this guy was an African guy from the barber I went to. I'm not sure where about in Africa he was from, but it was an African barber. And he did a pretty good job. So I'll be going back to him. Buzzcut, yeah, it was Buzzcut. To be honest, I went in there and I was like, I just said to him, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been to a barber's in 7 years, so whatever you think. But I said I wanted a fade and then whatever else, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll do a buzz cut, nice skin fade, tied it up. So I kind of just let him just go for it, you know. All right, let's see. We're coming down a little bit here. The hourly still hasn't created a top wick. Neither has the 2 hourly, so the 30 has now come up, created a top wick and is breaking down again. This 15 has no top wick either. So gold right now is just trolling. And yeah, there's not much we can do at this point. Hate all this ups and downs with candlesticks before clear steps. I should think you will never know what a single candle might play out. Yeah, exactly, Ayanda. That's why I always look for breakouts of key levels, right? Because price within here, you really don't know what price is going to do. It's very hard to tell whether it's going to reject this level or reject this level, and if it's going to go up or down, right? But you can have a much better understanding as if price starts to break below this level, because you can see there's resistance and support in here where price has failed to break multiple times. So if you can get a candle closure below this level, that's going to give you some good confirmation that, okay, We've failed to close below this level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and now price has come down below that level. So there's a good chance that now we've closed below that level, we can continue down into the next level, right, which would be down in here. Fill that range, and then you would see how price reacts there. If you can get a closure below there, it can continue down to this level and fill this range, right? And vice versa to the upside, right? If I was to look at buy entries now, it would have to be on the 30, because the 15 has closed above this level, faked out, come straight back in, and then sold off. Whereas on the 30-minute time frame, we don't have a closure above this level yet, right? We just have rejection. So I would want to see a 30-minute closure above here, and now continue bullish up into here, because now price is consolidating, and we've failed to close above here, and we've failed to close below here. So if you can get breakouts of either one of these levels, there's, you know, a decent chance that we can come down then and fill that next range, right? Because that's what gives you the confirmation. The confirmation comes with the closure below that level, because otherwise, if price is just going to come into this level and you're not going to wait for the closure, it can do the exact same as it has done here, 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 and here, and just reject and flip back bullish. So you have to wait for the closures. You enter once price closes below, exactly like this example. This was the trade that I took earlier. So you can see here during the pre-London session, going into London session, this resistance was formed right at this key level, which was given by the indicator. If I delete this, you'll see the level here given by the indicator, right in there. So you see 1 rejection, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejection, and then this candle comes up and closes above that level, and it also closes above this key level. And then what happens is, once it closes, the next candle comes down and creates a bottom wick. So you want to wait for the bottom wick, then you want to wait for price to break the high. So you can see my entry was a few pips above those highs right there, right? So the highs that closed above, this is the candle that closed above, then you would enter on the break of those highs right there. Okay, those highs right there. And usually I'll put my buy stops or sell stops a couple, 2 or 3 pips above that high. So you can see right here in this example, I did about 2 pips where I entered above that high, and then once price comes down, taps in, breaks those highs, you can see you get the beautiful breakout, and price drives up like over 100 pips. Also a breakout of this level here to the left as well. But the indicator, if I delete these levels, right, you will see that the indicator gives all these levels, all the levels that you need. This level right here, this blue one, is given by the indicator. This one's given by the indicator. This one is also given by the indicator right here. This level, oh, just deleted the indicator. So all these levels where you can look for breakouts and taps, all given by V5. So yeah, this level as well. If I delete this off the chart, you can see this yellow level. This was also given by the indicator. So these are all of your breakout levels. These are all of your key breakout levels that you want to look for entries with, right? And this is what we do every single time. And this was yesterday as well. If I delete this, you'll see that this is the indicator level as well. You can see yesterday we got the exact same twice, right? So this candle come down right here, this candle come down and close below this key level right here. Okay, so here you can see that it closed. The next candle then taps in, so this candle comes back up and taps in and then breaks the lows. So you would have your sells in there. You can use stops previous candle, or you can use the current candle highs once it breaks the lows, doing like that. And then as you can see, price comes down for about 28 pips there. Happens there, and then it also happens over here as well, twice, right? So again, price then drives back up, finds resistance again, then you get price coming all the way back down, this candle closing below this key level again. Then the next candle taps in, breaks the lows, and again you would enter once price starts breaking those lows, right? And then in this instance, you get about a 34 pip move. Price retraces a little bit back up to the entry, back up to that level, and then it sells off again for like 72 pips. So that is what I look for with my entries. And as you can see, that's the exact same entry I took today with a break and a tap. And that's exactly what I was looking for above this level here earlier, to come up and fill this next range, which would be from here into here. But obviously we didn't get that. So now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting. The indicator, this is Forex with Cody indicator, so you'll find it in the link in my profile on TikTok if you guys want to check it out. What time do you come live? I don't want to miss your live. It's helpful. Sorry, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. usually, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, exactly, Spartan. That's actually the perfect explanation. No, it's not support and resistance, it's wick ranges, right? Wick ranges. But it's just based on different time frames, Spartan. Just key time frames, weekly, monthly, weekly, daily, 12-hour, 8-hour, 4-hour, 2-hour, and then entries on the 1 hour, 30-minute, and 15 minutes. Sometimes. Oh shit, my bad, guys. For some reason, I fucking muted the mic. Yeah, on Friday, how long couldn't you hear me for? At what point did you not hear me? Fuck. What's the last thing you heard me say? Vincent Co, appreciate the follow. Oh, the news site. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I might go live on Friday for NFP. Yeah, around about like 9-ish. What's up, Jiang? Yeah, did I say that right? But yeah, NFP unemployment, very nice. We got unemployment claims today as well, 10:30. So that's going to be interesting. Gold is it's a bit like Joe Biden right now. It's a bit sleepy, you know. It's slow. Sleepy Joe. Bam, 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 bam. A minute ago you were showing a bad HR and show the key levels. How do you identify them, or what is a key level to you? I'm just trying to see you through your eyes. Thank you. That's dementia, Joe. Yeah, dementia. Poor guy. How do I identify the key levels, and what is a key level to me? The key level is anywhere within a range, like a wick range from the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 12-hour, the 8-hour, the 4-hour, anything from those time frames, from the most current price action, right? So if we're going off the monthly, I'm looking at the current monthly and the previous monthly levels. We're going off the daily, I'm looking at the current and previous daily, current and previous 12, current and previous 8. I'm looking at all those levels, right? I'm not going on my chart onto the weekly time frame, and I'm not going like all the way over here to the left and going, oh, over here in 2005, right, there was a resistance, and marking that up. I don't trade that way. I would never trade that way. I just look at the most current price action in the current area that I'm in. So for example, you know, if price is pushing for this weekly, I'm going to be looking at this previous weekly high. I'm going to be looking at this weekly high coming up in here. Not interested in this weekly because, you know, we've already got this one here. And if price is breaking this one, the next one we can come up to that's going to show a lot of resistance, especially with the rejection in here, where price tapped in here and then flipped bearish and closed bearish. That could be a level in the market where price could heavily react to and could actually be heading for some liquidity potentially. But yeah, that's really it. You know, just using these time frames. I use higher time frames for my analysis and my levels, but I use the lower time frames for my entries. So I'll still trade on the 15, 30 hourly, and most of my levels come from, like I said, the monthly, the weekly, the daily. Gold must be corrupt. How do you know whether to buy or sell during news in the fall? You don't, Tolu. You don't buy or sell during news. That's something I don't do, and I recommend you not to do, because you really don't know what data it's going to be when it drops, right? We can use Forex Factory and they can give us a forecast, but if you have a look at previous, for example, if we go to unemployment claims right here, and then in here it shows you the history, right? So it will say history, and it will say 27th of June. They forecasted numbers to be 236 when actually they was 233, right? And then from June 20th, they forecasted 235, but it was 238. June 13th, they forecasted 225, but it was 242, right? Whenever they forecast, usually it's wrong. So we can use it as a guide, but we shouldn't use it as the gospel kind of. We shouldn't use it as fact. That's exactly what the number is going to be. So if the numbers are that, then that's going to be positive for the US dollar or negative for the US dollar, right? Nobody really knows. So in my honest opinion, just don't worry about trading news. It's really not worth it in the long run. If you want to be a successful trader in the long run and you want to, you know, see results, you're not going to get them by trading news. Trust me. Yes, Spartan, 100%. That's why I only go off the most recent, right? Because if you start going too far back and looking at all the levels from the last 3-4 weeks and 5 days, and you know, you're gonna get a lot of levels and it's gonna get overwhelming. Whereas I like to keep it very simple. I like to base my analysis off the most recent price action. For example, while I was looking for buys here today, if we go to the 12-hour time frame and we just look at that previous 12-hour candle, we can clearly see that this previous 12-hour candle closed bullish. So straight away, I'm going to be looking to trade this bullish momentum going into the next 12-hour candle. And I'll use all the levels here. So I'll use the highs, the body close. I will use the previous 12-hour high right here. And that's it, right? That's it. I'm not going to be looking at all these levels over here to the left and up here. I'm not interested in them. I'm just using the most current price action. And same thing on the 4-hour time frame, right? Again, the reason why I took buys and I was looking for buys during the pre-London session, the London session, is because this 4-hour candle right here closed bullish. So once this 4-hour candle came down and created a bottom wick here and then started flipping bullish and breaking the highs, Very similar price action. If price is pushing bullish, you're opening up, you're pulling back, you're creating bottom wicks, and then continuing bullish, breaking previous highs. There's a very high chance price is going to continue bullish, and that's exactly what happened, right? Obviously, it's not always going to pan out exactly that way, but simply put, that is mainly what I look at. I just look for momentum from my key time frames. Like I said, weekly, daily, 12-hour, 8-hour, 4-hour. I look for clear momentum on those time frames, and then I'll look on the lower time frames to get in on that momentum with some of my entry criteria from those lower time frames. Safel, chill out, dude. Chill out, Safel. I want to learn how to trade gold. Keep showing up to the streams then. Keep showing up to the streams. You can also click the link in my TikTok profile. You can join my free Telegram, where I post a lot of analysis on there as well, if you guys are interested in that. Nayaka, there we go. Just as you made that comment, I answered it for you. What do you mean, lower time frames, 5-minute stopping volume? What do you mean by that, Spartan? What's going on with yen? Yen is taking a beating, and it has been for a very long time. Look at this. Look at GJ. I actually had a buy on GJ here on from the swings, from the swing signals. Might be able to see it in here. This was my results today. Can you see it? Can't see. I think it was down the bottom somewhere. That thing was pumping, man. You can't see it. Yeah, this music's kind of a vibe. Oh yeah, Spartan, yeah. I'm not comfortable trading the 5-minute. I'm very comfortable with entries on the 15-minute. It's my favorite time frame, and most of my trades, I would say 80, 85 to 90% of my entries come off the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame is great because it's slightly more consistent than the 5-minute, and you can get better entries than the 30-minute because obviously you have to wait that little bit longer for the 30-minute, and price might take off without you. So yeah, the 15 is really the sweet spot for me. And if I really can't find an entry on the 15, and that's when I'll go up to the 30 or the hourly. But again, I am more comfortable on those time frames than the 5-minute, but the 15, yeah, 15 is beautiful. I did have buys on GJ. Where was it? I think it's right at the top. It's right at the top. Yeah, there it is. The top one right there. GJ. 596 buys. That was, what was that? 65 pips. I caught on GJ today. Well, I entered it yesterday, but I closed the trade today. What's up, Vanny? Mute him? What's happening? Who should I mute? Who am I muting? What's up with Safel? Yeah, Safel. You're annoying everybody, bro. I'm sorry. You're timed out, brother. Am I looking for shorts? No, I'm not looking for shorts. Well, potentially, if price starts to come down below here, I will look at shorts. But I'm also looking at the buys above here. We've got New York session open now. We've got New York session open. Let's see. We've got about 5 minutes until a 15-minute closure. If we can get a 15 closure above. Well, leverage 1 to 500. What's up with Safel? Wants people to lose their capital. I tell this guy every stream, Safel. You can't be telling people, because he'll be like, everybody sell now. And then it's like, dude, you can't be telling people to do that, man. Not on my stream. I'm a 30-minute guy. Personally, a bit too much noise on the 15. Yeah, the 30 and the 15 both solid time frames. But 15, oh, it's beautiful. 15 is beautiful. He has 45 followers that are all broke. Erica, what's up? Let this trend hit Sky One. Looking at the 4, we got 48 minutes left of this 4-hour candle. What is it going to do? Right now, it hasn't really done anything. It has broke the highs. It's created a bottom wick, and it has broke the highs by about 20 pips, but it hasn't really done too much yet. So, no, wait, we got news here. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm not going to be entering any trades. We got news in 20 minutes. No, we got news in 4 minutes. We got news in 4 minutes, 3 minutes. So. 1 to 500 leverage with 10Ks. Yeah, that's all you need, bro. Trust me. Gilbert, appreciate the diamonds. Do I use a funded account? No, I don't use a funded account. I've never ever bought a funded account, not once in my life, in my trading career. That's just because I personally didn't want to. I almost did at one stage, but like I said, I was about to do a funded account. Took me weeks to like research a proper prop firm that I was happy with. I was happy with the account, the rules, everything like that. And then I think I was about to buy it, and then the day before I was going to buy it, they closed down. They got shut down or some shit, and I was like, yeah, fuck this. What company do I use? I don't use a funded company. Yeah, so it's yeah, me too, Matt. Me too. I think, you know, you can look at, this would be the 12-hour flip, right? These green levels right here would be the 12-hour flip. So if this news comes out and price starts breaking above this high, you could start driving. If it comes out and you start breaking below this low, again, you could start driving, because that would be a break of the 12-hour highs to continue bullish, or then a flip bearish and a re-break of the 12-hour lows to come down bearish and potentially come tap into like this area down here or something. Potentially. That would be my 2 cents. But I don't even know if this news is going to be that chaotic, right? It's just, it is non-farm employment change. Obviously, it's not NFP, but it could bring some kind of reaction, couldn't it? Let me tell you, I love the 4-hour, 15-minute signal trading. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Erica. Very powerful, right? Yusuf, if you want to see the zones, the figures, the numbers, come over to YouTube, Forex with Cody. We can't show them on TikTok. We have been banned recently on TikTok, so we're trying not to get banned again. But let's see what happens here. Why does my screen just keep going black? What the fuck is this, man? Yeah, lose cord back here or something. Yeah, see, not much of a reaction right now. Let's have a look at the news real quick. How did it came out negative, right? So that would be negative for the US dollar, which would, technically gold should start pushing bullish, because negative news for the US, which would mean positive for gold. As you can see, it's not really doing that right now, is it? Need more news, yeah. There's not much volume at all at the moment. Is this on TradingView? Yeah, this is on TradingView. Yeah, we got unemployment in 15, so that could be the news that starts to drive gold, I would say. Yeah, well, not much happened there at all, did it? Not much happened there at all. Still consolidating. What do I listen to music? It's just a copyright-free playlist that you get from YouTube in your audio library right here. It's like elevator music, and it makes me very sleepy sometimes. Would I buy now? Nope. You got unemployment in like 12 minutes. You just wait for news now at this point. ADP numbers were bad. Yeah, exactly. So gold technically should start driving bullish, right? It should. But now we have unemployment in about 12. So, you know, that could be positive. That could be positive. So people could be jumping into buys right now because of this news when it's not that influential. And then when unemployment comes out, it could be positive and you could see gold just dump, just sell off. I mean, any entries? No. Hating on the others. What's up, Viraj? If positive data is positive gold may dump. Yeah, exactly. This one is the one, like, I'm not too worried about this news. I wasn't really bothered about this in terms of like creating a big reaction in the market on gold, a bit of a spike in either direction. But this one could. Unemployment claims could. I'm using sell stop, buy stop on news. Sheesh. Down 600, Cam? What happened, bro? Kenny, appreciate the follow. Let's see, will the 12 continue? There's the current 12-hour highs. Can it break its own highs? Can it break its own highs? There is no entry. There is no entry. For me, there's no entry now, like, until after news. I'll trade anything, but I won't trade news. I'm very strict on that. Look at the retest of these levels, though. Look how price is beautifully playing within these levels here. No entry. Price confirms I'm out for now. Not worth news. Not worth it. Mostly gamble. Yeah, 100% future. If you're gonna enter any trades right now, it's literally just a gamble. You really don't know what's gonna happen. I don't trade news at all, no. So I'll look for trades leading up to news, like we was looking for the trades over here, and potentially down in here. But like within like half an hour of news dropping, then I won't be looking at trades anymore. I'll just watch and see how it plays out. I've seen price action on the fib, and for some reason I thought it would pull back before MY session. FX Street for fundamental analysis. FX Street. I think I have heard of this before. I usually use Forex Factory, but gold jumps towards 2350 with eyes on key US events. What time has it been released? 10:30 in 7 minutes. You have a sell limit? What time zone am I in? I'm in Australian Eastern Standard Time, but it's been released in 7 minutes. Mostly for 21 day. What is this music though? Like apocalyptic echoes. Like what is this shit? Apocalyptic echoes. Really? YouTube? That's what you're gonna give me? Does it seem like the kind of vibe right now that we're looking for? I don't think it does. Liquidity grab. I bought from 2331. Oh, very nice, brother. Very nice. News will drop it down, I guess. I eat jobby today. What the hell? What the hell? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Did you see the price jobby? What's the price jobby? What is you talking about, man? What the fuck is you talking about? What's a price jobby? What is this guy talking about? He's just asking the same question, but in a different way. Do you not like jobby when it come out? Are you talking about unemployment claims? You have a salary. Are you talking about unemployment claims? I mean, calling it jobby is crazy, bro. Bro said jobby. Can we have both win, like but lose? That could be interpreted in so many different ways, my guy. Unemployment, ADP below expectations during actual 150, yeah. I get it, jobby is yeah. Some jobbies are okay, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, gotta learn all these acronyms. I think that's just one he's made up himself, Matt, to be honest. Never heard that before. What time frame are you looking? I'm on the 15-minute. Bearish FVG in 4 hourly. Okay. So this was the 5-minute news candle here. 5-minute news candle. How much was that? How much percentage? Yeah, pips. All right, we'll look at the 5-minute here. We'll go to the 5-minute to look at this. In about 1:42. Whatever are these levels? Is it gold? Yeah, this is gold. This is gold. We have unemployment claims dropping in 1 minute. So we have 12-hour highs, which is now over here, of course, and we have 12-hour lows down here. Is that correct? Am I correct by saying that? Yes, I am. You're down 700 pounds, Liam. What are you doing, brother? If this is driving up high, huge advantage in my opinion for entry, but I'd say it still needs to drop. Yeah, you can get a spike out to the upside, you know, based on the current momentum, but you got to watch. Obviously, it's so close to these highs right now. You got to watch that it doesn't just go boom, boom, right? This is why it's just best to watch. But if it breaks these highs, that would mean 12-hour continuation, 12-hour candle bullish continuation. Let's have a look at the news. It's still pending. Still pending. You're going to give us the numbers? 238. So it's saying it wasn't good or bad, because it was very similar to the forecast, even though it wasn't the same. Data red, it's just showing up gray for me, so it's saying it's not good or bad. But 234, it was very similar to the previous, so it's gone up slightly, very slightly. It's more than expected. On Forex Factory, it was saying they're expecting unemployment claims to be 234, but it was actually 238. So that's slightly more than I was anticipating. But the continuation made sense above that 12-hour high, the current 12-hour high there, which was that green area. 2349 790, because that just aligns with the 12-hour bias, right? And this is what I say every stream. The first 12-hour candle of the day was bullish, and the second 12-hour candle of the day has continued bullish, right? You get two 12-hour candles in a day to make up that daily candle. So if the first one closes bullish, there's a high chance the second one is going to continue bullish. Still no entry, no, Toby. Like I said, I don't trade news, bro. I don't trade news. Even though, you know, it would have been a good entry, I still don't. I don't trade news. That's it. Simple as that. No entry for me. I don't trade news. I don't trade news, man. My chart has broken the highs, yeah. I hope we can tap into this area. 2355 190. 2335 190. and beyond, really. This would be your first target. A retracement is likely. I mean, at some point you would potentially think, but that doesn't mean just because a retracement is likely that you can just start jumping in sales, right? Price is very bullish right now. Again, look at this move today. Look at this move. From today, we've just come all the way up, right? And you could say, okay, a retracement is likely in here. You saw some rejection, some bearish candles. Then what happened? Boom, price popped straight back up. And then you go, okay, you can see some retracement in here, or retracement is likely in here. You see a few bearish candles, and then boom, price pops back up. And then you go, okay, surely it has to sell off from here. Retracement is likely from here. Sells off a bit, and then boom, pops back up, right? So at this point, if you're going to be looking at sells, if that's what you want to do, you want to see price start to create bearish structure, because right now all we have is bullish structure, a bullish momentum, a bullish 12-hour candle, a bullish previous weekly candle, right? So if you're looking at the weekly, previous weekly candle was bullish. We broke the highs, we're above the previous weekly high. Daily's push bullish, 12 hours very bullish, the 8-hour of course very bullish, 4-hour of course very bullish. All time frames are super bullish right now, so you don't want to be looking at sales anytime soon, especially not with news. You like to scalp? Yeah, well, so just wait for lower time frame bearish structure then, and then you can look to scalp, right? But as of right now, like, price even on the 5-minute time frame is in a very strong uptrend, right? With very strong bullish structure. If you're looking at scalp sales, then I suppose, yeah, right? Like, you could look for a tap of the key level, maybe this one, and then I don't know, look for something. But trading news is a heart attack trade. After news is, oh, I can't sleep and let it ride yet. Where's the top key level from? The top key level, I just went and looked over at the price action to the left. It's actually a 12-hour low right here. So this was this area where price sold off heavily from last time. And it's just this 12-hour low in here, right? So you've got that whole 12-hour wick range. If you want to measure out that whole level from the wick to the body, you would use kind of that area. But obviously that's huge if you're on the lower time frame. So you can mark out the low right there, and you can mark out the body right there like that, and you can use that as your range then. If price taps into this, this can be your first level. If price wants to come above here, this can be then, you know, the range that you can look to fill or look for rejection at. I just wanted to say how good it is to see someone live who actually knows what they're doing. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate that, man. Do I do any sort of private training? No, I don't, John. I don't do any of that yet. A lot of people ask me for it. Maybe I will one day, but 55 inbound. Yes, sir. 2355. That level has been tapped. Very nice. Let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, I would have definitely looked at these buys if it was just a normal trading day, right? But because we had the news, that's just a very strict part of my trading plan, that I do not trade around news, especially unemployment, NFP, interest rates, inflation, you know, those really high impact news, FOMC. I just don't trade around those times, right? I just find it, especially after also having a winning trade today. I already took a trade here during the London session, so There was just no need for me to try and jump in here and risk capital, you know. Secure 20 pips, but low risk due to news. Let's go future. That's what I like to hear. What news did to me on my first deposit, I will never trade it again. Exactly, Guzu. And you can imagine if I'm saying this when I first started trading, the experience I had when I had no idea about news, right? When I had no idea about news, I just got into the markets, loaded up my account, and I was like, all right, yeah, let's give this a go. Not realizing, you know, events such as NFP and interest rates and inflation. And then going, shit, waking up in the morning, you know, you play to trade and you go to sleep and you're like, ah, oh, yeah, go to sleep. I'll wake up in the morning, see how it's doing. You wake up, you just see like a huge fucking candle, boom, smash your stop loss, and you're like, okay, all right then. Those good old mornings. How long have I been in the game? 8 years, Toby. 8 years, bro. Try out and open the position on the inheritance. What platform do you use as well? Is it? I use. If you're talking about a broker, I use Blackpool. I use Blackpool Markets. There we go. Now it's happening to that level. You can see the rejection from this level now. So far, price is reacting in this area. So XNES, a lot of people talk about XNES. Ibra, appreciate the sub on YouTube, man. Thank you very much. 6 years trading future, nice, man. Opinions on Nvidia, to be honest, if we're talking stocks or if you're just asking about the company in general, I have no idea. I'm not going to try and act like I do. I'll just be straight up and real, like I have no idea. My whole life is taken up by gold, right? It's all I ever think about. It's all I ever look at. I do obviously have do some swing trading as well, but gold price action takes up my whole day, my whole life, pretty much. It's all I think about. So I don't even have time to look or think about stocks or any other markets, crypto, anything like that. Oh, did you guys hear that? My chest just cracked as I stretched right there. Did you make it out of the UK to Liverpool? Yeah, I grew up in the UK from about 15. Moved over to Australia. Moved over to New Zealand first and then to Australia. I met my wife here in Australia and decided to move over here. You heard that? Did you hear that, Sudi? Ah. Chest, man. Like that was like right in here. My chest just. GJ to the moon. Oh my god, what is GJ still going? Yeah, it's just trickling right now. Look at this. None of these candles have volume, right? They're all very low volume candles, but they're just like slowly trickling up. Yeah, GJ's going crazy. Look at this 1 hour chart. This is the 1 hour chart, and we haven't had a bearish candle in 1, 2. Let me just. We haven't had a bearish candle in 14 hours on GJ, on Oanda. Incredible. I want to make my number plate XAUSD, but Vic Rose wouldn't let me. Oh, really? Have you tried it? What about like XAU? GJ still a thing? I look at GJ from time to time. What about XAU? Yeah, I gotta think of something. I like the gold. I might make one like the Goldfather or something. You know, like the Godfather, the Goldfather. You think it will still go up? What? Yeah, it can still go up, but XAU bull. Yeah, it's got to be something like that, hasn't it? XAU bull, XAU. Gold plane. News again in an hour. What is it? Oh, FOMC. Oh yeah, today's short. The rest of this week is done. I would say, like, you got wait. Oh yeah, no, here. ISM services 12. You got FOMC, then you have NFP and unemployment rate on Friday. So in price action, do you look at FVG? No, to be honest, I don't. I don't look at FVGs or imbalance, order blocks. Maybe you know, a level that I mark out may be similar, but I believe this is an FVG. Am I wrong? Or am I right? On the 15-minute time frame right here. Yeah. Same on the 30. Like, I have looked at it before, but it's I don't know, it's not something that I decided to pursue and continue with. What's news in an hour? News in an hour is ISM services PMI. But anyway, yes, it might comes down, then create FVG, then good entry for hit London SSL. How many times do you wait till it's a strong rejection on the 1 minute? You trade in the 1 minute time frame, Cam? Damn, son. I can't give you any advice on the 1 minute because I do not trade that time frame. So what's SSL? I believe SSL is south side liquidity. I am very familiar with the you know, terminology, but I would not. I'm guessing the south side, the SSL would just be the lows of London session, right? So the south, the SSL would be below here for London. This green area is London session, or would it be this area right here? I have no idea. To be honest. Rest of the week within the trade, best and in profit. Take care, guys. Safe trading. Don't fall margin. Yeah, do not fall margin. See you later, future. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. But FEG must under the London session HH level. What the? So this is why you know, there's so much different. Everyone interprets that strategy in a different way. Some guy wrote in the chat the other day, like, he was talking about, you know, all these concepts, and he was like, FVG pulled back on the 15 to the imbalance, blah blah blah, on the 4 hour south side liquidity, and I was just reading it like, What the fuck is this guy saying? Like, trading does not have to be that complicated, man. It does not have to be that complicated. What HH? I'm guessing higher high, maybe? Higher high? That's my guess. 1 minute sniper? 1 minute sniper, bro. But that was the 12-hour highs broken. That would have been a beautiful entry right there. But obviously news. But anyway, guys, I will. Everyone has different terminology for some of the same things. Makes it hard to interpret. That's what I'm talking about, Sean. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people just trade the same way, but there's so many different, like you said, so many different terminologies that it makes it seem, you know, very complicated and different. Like probably the way I trade, because I'm a very price action based trader, it's probably very similar to these concepts, right? Like you know, ICT or whatever it is, or I can't think of another one off the top of my head, but all these different strategies that are based on price action, they're all probably very similar, but what makes people misinterpret it and get confused is all the fancy names and lingo, right? Just keep it simple. The CPAC system seems easier, yeah. How do I learn Forex? Show up to the streams every day and you know, take your time. Don't rush. I suppose that's the same thing as taking your time, but you know, be in it for the long run. Less noise, yeah. The less noise, the less crap, and you just know, all right, this is the key level. This is the 4-hour high. I'm looking for a break. I'm looking for price to continue bullish based on this 4-hour candle. Like very simple today, right? For my trade today during London session, the previous 4-hour candle, I just get rid of all this shit. Get rid of all this shit. This is the candle that I traded today, right? And this was the London session 4-hour candle. So the pre-London London session 4-hour candle. And this 4-hour candle before it continued, was bullish, right? And it broke the previous highs. So it broke the highs over here, created a low, pushed up, closed above those highs, created a higher high. Then what I was looking for this 4-hour candle that I wanted to trade was that for it to come down first of all and create a bottom wick to let me know, okay, we've retraced, created a bottom wick. Now if price breaks this high, there's a good chance price can continue bullish. Obviously getting an entry is different, and you guys in the academy would know that about the entries, but in terms of the bias and the direction for each session, you can get it from your 4-hour candles or your 12-hour candles, and you just need to just look at the momentum and just look for these candles. We've got a nice 4-hour closure here. Look for this 4-hour candle to continue, and then guess what? This one closed bullish, and then guess what? The next one came up, created a bottom wick, broke the highs, and continued bullish. And that's the 4-hour candle that we're seeing right now, and it drove up by about 86 pips, right? It's that simple. You just got to look at each time frame, choose one that you're comfortable with. The 12 hours, very good. The 8 hour, the 4 hour. Use these time frames as your bias, as your momentum. And when you are seeing these candles close within the same, it has to be during the right time, okay? So during like that pre-London London session or the New York session. You're not trying to trade Asian. You're not trying to trade that weird part in between London session and New York session. Kind of like that 2-hour gap where price just goes a little bit dead. Similar to what we saw here if it wasn't for news, right? This is kind of that in between London New York session right here where price starts to do weird stuff. Same thing over here, right? Price starts to do this weird stuff before that London New York crossover. So it's about trading at the right times and catching the right candles, right? Catching the right candles. This candle right here, the one that I like to trade, is the pre-London London session 4-hour candle. And then we have the next one I like to trade, which is this one right here, which is the New York session 4-hour candle. which opens up in about 7 minutes, and you can get your bias again from those previous candles. So for example, if we're looking over here on the 27th of June, this 4-hour candle here came up during London session. Then during New York session, this 4-hour candle created a bottom wick, broke the highs, and continued by 50 pips. Right now, you go down to the lower time frames, and you look for your buy entries in here once you get that bottom wick, and then once price starts breaking that high. Same thing over here. You have the London session 4-hour candle closing bearish, and guess what happens? The New York session 4-hour candle continues bearish. Right, first of all, it opens up, creates a top wick, starts breaking the lows, and you get a 107 pip move right there. Right, very simple. You just need to now go down to the lower time frames and figure out how you can get into this 4-hour candle right here as it's pushing down, because you've already got your bias off of the previous 4-hour. Now you just need to figure out how you can get in on this move down to the downside. Right, you're looking for sells. Same thing over here. London session 4-hour candle closes bearish. So for the New York session right here, this 4-hour candle, you're looking for it to continue bearish. Sorry, I need some water. Oh boys, you're looking for this 4-hour candle to continue bearish. Once it breaks the lows, it drives down 85 pips. So again, you're going down to your lower time frames, and you're figuring out, how can I get into the market during this 4-hour candle? Can I get a bottle of water? To take advantage of this move down. And you just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Obviously, it always doesn't play out that way. For example, here we have a bearish 4-hour candle closure, and then New York session just continues bullish, right? Just continues bullish, but it doesn't break the lows, right? Which is very important. You need to break the lows. Again, right here, look at this move, right? The London session 4-hour candle closes bearish. What happens for the New York session 4-hour candle? It opens up, creates a top wick, comes and breaks the lows, and drives 430 pips to the downside, right? And again, London session 4-hour candle closes bullish. What happens for the New York session 4-hour candle? It creates a bottom wick, breaks the highs, and continues bullish for 210 pips. All right. And again, now you just need to go down onto your lower time frames. You know right now during the New York session, based on the previous 4-hour candle, during this one, you're looking for buys, right? Because this one's closed bullish. So go down to your lower time frames, you start looking for buys. Very simple. The most simple approach you will find, right? Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it in terms of the entries and other aspects, but very simply put, that is it, right? You can use these time frames for your buyers. And then if I go again, like I've showed you guys many times, right? This is the 12-hour time frame. In a daily candle, you get two 12-hour candles, right? In a daily candle, you get two 12-hour candles. The first 12-hour candle and the second 12-hour candle. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. And more often than not, depending how the first 12-hour candle closes, often gives you indication of where the second 12-hour candle is going to go, right? For example, today, the first 12-hour candle of the daily candle closed bullish, and the second 12-hour candle has continued bullish, right? Once it breaks the highs there, it's continued 86 pips. Yesterday, Tuesday, the first 12-hour candle closed bearish. The second 12-hour candle continued bearish, right? Monday here, obviously, didn't play out that way. The first 12-hour candle closed bearish. The second one continued bullish, is what it is. Here, the first 12-hour candle closed bullish. The second 12-hour candle continued bullish by 220 pips. Same thing here. The first 12-hour candle of the day closed bearish. Second 12-hour candle continue bearish. Right? You get two 12-hour candles in a daily candle. The first 12-hour candle closed bearish. The second 12-hour candle continue bearish. Right? Very simple. These are the time frames you can go to: the 12-hour, the 8-hour, the 4-hour. You can look at those previous closures, and you can use that as then your direction and your bias, and then you go down to your lower time frames and you look for your entries, right? But just so happens that the second 12-hour candle is also during that London to New York session 4-hour candle. So if you can align the first 12-hour candle right here with that London session 4-hour candle, and then look to take the New York session 4-hour candle in that direction, it can be very powerful. And now I need to start talking because I'm losing my voice. But yeah, I think that's about enough knowledge. This indicator is just the sessions indicator on TradingView. It's called Sessions, and it's by JRFX Addict, I'm pretty sure, something like that. Sessions by JRFX Addict. How do you choose entries? Well, that's the secret sauce, right? But again, if you just start marking these candles out, right? We go down to the 4-hour time frame right here, and for example, if I mark out this 4-hour candle like this, and this is where I took my trade earlier, right? This is where I had my trade. This trade right here. This is the trade that I took earlier, and it was during this 4-hour candle coming up. And if we go down to the 1-hour time frame, and if we go down to the 30-minute time frame, and we go down to the 15-minute time frame, what do you see? What do you see? Right? This is what you guys need to go and figure out. So once price starts reaching this level, this is the previous 4-hour high. How can you get into this market right here based on these candles, right? This is what you need to ask yourself. You can go down to the 5-minute if you want to. What does the 5-minute tell you? How can you get an entry here on the 5-minute in anticipation that the current 4-hour candle is going to break that previous 4-hour candle high and continue bullish, right? Because if we go back to the 4-hour time frame again, there's the 4-hour candle. This is the 4-hour candle that I took my trade on. It created a bottom wick, and then it broke the highs. How can you get an entry on that? Right? Here you can see rejection, 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 and then you get the pop, right? The breakout. There's the breakout. And then what happens once you get the breakout? So there's the rejection. Price is containing within this area, within this 4-hour high. Then there's the breakout. And then as soon as price breaks out of that level and you get a closure above, what happens? Look what happens here. Price drives, and it's still driving now 180 pips, right? Or if you're looking at a quicker move, price in that next 15-minute candle drives up 40 pips, 56 pips, 71 pips. Yo, what's up, Jordan? Sorry, bro, I didn't see a message there. Haven't got anything. Might get something soon, but that's the rest of the day. No trades. Yeah, you had news today, Jordan. We just had news. So where am I from? Originally I'm from the UK, but I'm living in Australia at the minute. We had news today, Jordan, just before unemployment and ADP. So that's why you saw a bit of a mess in here. Yeah, that is today's knowledge for you guys that I'll leave you with. Hope you guys understood that. Do I offer mentorship? No, I have the academy, Vic, which will give you all of the key levels. It will give you the Telegram, the Discord, the private Telegram, the private Discord. It will give you the V5 indicator, the V5 course, and yeah. But I don't have a mentorship. No. Thank you for sharing. No worries, guys. No worries. That's just take that information that I've give you. No, Jay, it's not simply just because it breaks past that level doesn't mean that you have an entry, right? You need other entry criteria because, for example, in here, it broke past this level, right? It spiked up out of this level, but then it flipped back bearish. So you need to wait for candle closures and other things, right? But another really one more thing I'll leave you guys with is this is indicated by TradingView, right? This is indicated by trading. It's called multi-time period charts. And what this does, right? As you can see, I'm on the 15-minute time frame, but these boxes that you are seeing around price right now, this is the 4-hour candles, right? This is the 4-hour candles. So this now allows you to see the price action on the 15-minute time frame, every single 15-minute candle within that 4-hour candle, the same as the 30-minute, right? Now we can see all the 30-minute candles within that 4-hour candle and the hourly candles within that 4-hour candle, right? And you can change this to whatever you want. If you want to see the daily candle from the 1-hour time frame, now we can see the daily candles from the 1-hour time frame, right? You can see every single 1-hour candle within that daily candle. So this box is the daily candle, okay? And the high is the daily high. The low down here is the daily low. And if it closes red, it means the daily closed bearish. If it's green, it means the daily closed bullish or whatever, right? This is a very nice tool for you to really look at how price forms on these lower time frames within a daily candle, within a 4-hour candle, right? And understand what's happening. And you guys know that I talk about bottom wicks, bottom and top wicks. So for example, you could see that this right here, this is a daily candle. This box right here, this is a bullish daily candle, right? So for this next trading day, this day right here, the fact that the previous daily candle has closed bullish, you can anticipate buys during that next daily candle. But what do you want to see first? You want to see a daily bottom wick. And now you can understand how this daily candle starts to play out on the hourly time frame. And we can see that as soon as this daily candle opens right here, guess what happens? Price sells off a little bit to create that daily bottom wick, finds a support, you know, generally really around this daily high from over here, from that previous day. If we have a look, right, if we take the high of that daily, it pulls back, finds support at this area, and then starts driving up and breaking the previous highs there, and it drives up for about 87 pips, right? But you're able to see how these daily candles are forming on the lower time frames. This is the 15-minute time frame now, but we're looking at the overall daily candle. Okay, very good tool very good tool to see how these daily candles are forming on the lower time frame. It's called multi-time period charts. Multi-time period charts. You want to turn off auto time frame. Turn this one off because it's gonna automatically pick the time frame for you. So turn that off. Okay, make sure that's ticked off, not ticked on, and then you can just change this to whatever you want. If you want to go to the 5-minute time frame and you want to see the hourly candles from the 5-minute time frame, you just go onto the 5-minute time frame, you go over here to multi-time period charts, and you go down, you click 1 hour. Okay, and now you're going to see the hourly candles forming here from the 5-minute time frame, right? So you can really start to understand how these hourly candles form, how they play out, when they create highs, when they create lows. You get a deeper understanding of each candle, right? From the low time frame. So what's the name of the indicator? Multi-time period charts. Multi-time period charts. This one right here that you're seeing on the chart. It's a free trading view indicator. But this is going to help you understand price action a lot better, right? It's going to help you understand price action a lot better. So what I would do if I was you guys, I would go onto the 15-minute time frame, right? I would pull up the multi-time period charts. I would put it on 4 hours, right? So now we're looking at 4-hour candles on the 15-minute time frame, and we're figuring out how we can get in to these 4-hour moves from the 15, from the 30, or from the hourly, right? Just like I showed you guys before. All right, so I'll leave you guys with that. What indicator? How do I know if the market is going down? You don't. Look at that. Look at that tap of this level right here. Look at this. Boom, tapped in and then flip back bullish. Beautiful. Where do we get it? No, it's just in TradingView. On if you go into TradingView right here and you just search multi dash time, right? It should come up straight away. It's in the technical section on TradingView right here, right? So if you go to the indicator section, go to technicals and start scrolling down, you're gonna see multi-time period charts right here. But how you see 8 and 12? You might have to add it to your charts. Do you not see that? Do you not see it in there, Slayman? If you don't see it in here, then you'll have to create a personal time frame, right? So you'd have to go up to the top. Let me show you here on TikTok, right? So you'd have to go up over here in the top like this, right, to your time frames, and then you add a custom interval. You add a custom interval, you would do hours, and you would put in 12, or you would put in 8, right? And then you would create that custom interval. Okay, and then it will show up in the multi-time period charts. Thanks for the lesson. Where do I send my tuition fees? Do you accept Bitcoin? Yeah, I accept Bitcoin. I'll send you my address, bro. No worries, no stress. I accept anything. Food, crypto, money, cars, watches, horses, donkeys, pigs, sheep. I'll accept anything, man. How did you add the box in the top right? Oh, that's the V5. That's the V5. That's the special stuff right there, bro. Vic, just click the link in my TikTok profile, bro, and you can go check it out there, man. Thanks for the lesson, man. Appreciate that. Keep it going. Let's go, bro. All right, man. All right, guys. I'm out. I've been live for 3 hours. I was waiting to see what gold does here, but it's not really doing anything right now. So I'll tell you what. I'll leave you with this. You see this level that the V5 has just printed, right? This level right here. The indicator just printed this level. Now we have this level right here, which is 2356,233. So guess what? I'm going to set an alert right here. Okay. I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to set an alert only once. And if price comes up to this level and the 15 closes above, then I'm going to look for a buy trade above this level. I'm going to look to take buys above here. I'm going to look for a breakout buy above this level. But right now I'm going to go and chill the fuck out and rest my voice. But yeah, it's gold. But I appreciate, thank you guys for the love on TikTok today and YouTube. I appreciate you guys. I'll be live again on Friday for NFP. We got NFP, we got unemployment claims right here, no, down here, unemployment rate, sorry, on Friday. I'll be live on Friday. Have a good Thursday, right? I won't be live tomorrow, so have a good Thursday. Don't overtrade. I'll see the members in the Discord, whatever. And yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Thank you very much. Great stream. Hope you guys took some valuable information away from that. What time do I mostly trade? I mostly trade during the first trading window, Vic. So the first trading window right here, which you will get with V5 as well. This is where I take 90% of my trades in this window right here. First of all, before we go, let's check the journal. I think I updated it today. Did I update it today? Yeah, I did. Yeah, today's trade right here. Stats. Let's have a look at the stats. 83. Let's have a look. Can we see? 83 wins so far this year. 39 losses, 9 break even. A 68% win rate. 218% account gain. 898 pips secured profit. And yeah, we're off to a good start for July. 2 winning trades so far. 100% win rate for July. June ended on a 73% win rate with 15 trades taken. May, 19 trades taken, 79% win rate. April being my best month so far this year with a 20 trades with an 82% win rate. So let's see if we can beat April this month. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for the month of July. Which is when it's like pre-London, mid-London session white funding. But it's mostly like pre-London, 2 hours into London session is when I trade. V5, yeah, V5 is the indicator that you can see on the chart right now, which is giving me all of these levels and also the signals, but the signals are not on. The signals, actually, one of the members took the signal today on the 15th. Which was this one right here. This 15-minute signal, buy signal, which would have give you like 80, 110, 200 pips so far. So yeah. But anyway, how do I get 12 hours? Add a custom interval statement. Add a custom time interval. Just Google that or YouTube it. How to add a custom time interval on TradingView. But yeah, I'm out. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you Friday. Don't over risk, don't over leverage, don't over trade. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. See you later, YouTube.